so excited. All right. So back to today, which is Feng Shui Friday and our cards from Tara's deck. You know, Anita, it's amazing because we had a very special guest on. I'm going to do some kudos and shout outs today on Wednesday, because every Wednesday for a few years now, we do take a summer sabbatical. We have had and hosted the Power of 8 group, and that is based on the work of Lynn McTaggart, meaning that the power when a group of people get together and focus their intention on the same thing, it magnifies the intention and the energy. So we've been doing that for a while now. And this past Wednesday, we had a very special guest on. Her name is Dr. Rose Backman, and OMG. In an hour, how many people did she help? At least a half a dozen?
Oh, at least. Yeah. And if you were there, if you're with us right now this morning and you were with us on Wednesday, leave a comment. So that was really cool.
Yeah, because we're going to have her back again at the end of June. And we really want to share her talents and her with the world, because she's not a big believer in websites. No point going searching her. You can find her on Facebook. I think that's the only social media she does. Incredibly gifted and talented woman. And we believe her work is extremely powerful and is needed right now, especially for the light workers, because we're good. We're really good at helping other people. We're not so good at doing the work for ourselves. So
yeah, and you know what? You and I both had a private session with her.
Yes.
And I know in the 1 hour session that I had with her, it was right. Yeah. The insight, the things that came through were like, oh my gosh, that makes sense.
So much sense, right?
That makes sense. That now I know what I need to do next. And
exactly.
And I'm looking forward to having another session with her, because it was that good.
Yes, exactly.
Good.
Exactly. So back to today, we have Anita was guided to get a card. And so then I got a card. So we each have a card. So what card did you get, my friend?
So I got desk. And then when, I just chuckled because my desk has 1, 2, 3, 4 piles right now. This to-do pile, that to-do pile, that to-do pile.
What's the number?
And the number is 28.
Oh, a 10. Talk about new beginnings.
Yeah, and Cheryl and I were both just talking before we came live about this week and how this week just went phew, like it felt like a nanosecond.
Oh, crazy.
And so, and you know what? The weather's been beautiful, right? And I know you were out golfing yesterday, and I've been doing a little bit of stuff outside, not as much, but other than with the grandkids, I've been helping out with the 3 grandkids, and so we spent some time outside and in the park, and so then the desk kind of got piled up this week.
It does. And you know what's interesting? One of the things that came up for me with Dr. Rose, I'm going to share this. I think it's important. So one of my ingrained beliefs, and I forgave a whole lot of people and a whole lot of generations for it, was that you can't have fun until your work is done.
Oh, I like that.
And when she said that, it was like, holy crap. We couldn't go outside and play until our chores were done. There was no playing until your study and your homework was done. You didn't even go to school till your chores were done in the morning, right? So, and you think about the summer, well, unless till the garden was weeded and the canning, whatever for that week was, so the work came first and the fun came after. So when we're in business and we love doing what we're doing, We don't allow ourselves to do it because of that ingrained belief that you have to work hard first and then you have fun. And that's how we sabotage ourselves in business. You want to talk mind blowing?
Yeah. And Cheryl, I think that belief is probably, that would be a belief that, would be
generations. Absolutely.
ingrained in my subconscious because of how old we are, right? So we're the baby boomers, and then our parents, that was totally ingrained in their
100%.
psyche more so than ours. And you're absolutely right. Like, and when I do get the opportunity, me personally, to go and have fun,
you feel guilty.
I just I probably go a little crazy. I got the wiggly leg. Well, you've seen.
I've seen you dance, girlfriend.
You've seen me, and so it's kind of like all that pent up energy.
Yeah,
kind of it goes wild.
Well, it's interesting because with that belief, so many of us that are entrepreneurs or solopreneurs, we're doing what we love doing. Like, this is fun. But I don't allow myself the opportunity to do this more because it's not work.
That's right.
And the work has to be done first. So there's some interesting programming that came up with, and that was within that 1 hour, amongst other things. It was like amazing, amazing. Anyway, the reason I wanted to bring that up is because when we do go have fun, then there's a little bit of guilt in there that we're not done all our other work.
Yeah. And it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Because the paperwork is still going to be there tomorrow.
Exactly. So you got desk.
So let's talk about the desk. And, as I look around my desk, and like I say, I've got some piles happening, but it also might be a really good opportunity for me personally to put on my own feng shui eyes on my desk, because you can use the Bagua on your desk. So it's like wherever you sit, right? So in front here, you would consider that the mouth of chi for your desk. So if I'm sitting in the middle of my desk, I would be sitting in the career area of the Bagua, right? And so now Cheryl already spoke about intentional, right? When we focus our energy on those intentions. And so then I could, again, purposefully anchor and support the helpful people and travel area of my desk. And that might help some, energy to flow in, so that I would have some helpful people. And maybe then I could leave the office and go have some fun, right? I could intentionally put something else in my wealth and prosperity corner of my desk. And so, you know what? Again, I'm gonna just play with the Bagua myself today and rearrange my desk a little bit just to shift that energy. Because there's another thing when we start to shift the energy, and if you can move 27 things around, or is it 29? 27.
27 is the same.
27, right? There's a magic number in there. There's some magic that happens. And maybe it's 27 pieces of paper I need to deal with today or something. Okay, so that's what I have for the desk today.
I'm just looking at my desk and there's 25 things on my desk.
Oh, well, there you go. So, okay, so you can't go play until those 25 things are done. Young lady, I want you to,
Go clean your room and then you can go outside and play.
Right. So can you forgive yourself and forgive the parents that ingrained those silly beliefs in the first place?
And the ancestors, and going back to your grandparents, great grandparents, their grandparents, and as far back as you can, because anyway, the card that I started chuckling because it literally, I was shuffling with Anita and it flew out.
Of course.
And I know why this one came up. It's the number 38 card. Hallways and stairways.
Oh. Okay.
And there's been a lot of, in my home anyway, energy in the hallway lately because we keep looking at the temperature in this house on the thermostat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's climbed and I haven't been able to drop it because I don't have an air conditioning unit yet. Even today I had the fan in the hallway trying to move some of that air. So I've had a lot of attention in my hallway recently, and downstairs in the basement is cool. So I know why that card came up for me. So that's that flow of energy that sometimes we need to get moving. Besides that, I have to go down the hallway to get to my office, which is where my desk is.
And I have to go up the stairs to my office where,
The
right?
heat rises.
So that's interesting, hallways and stairways. So you're going down the hallway to yours, I'm going up the stairs to mine, and then the desk card came up, right?
So I guess today is all about Anita and I, what's going on for us, and the rest.
Yeah, it
we're
has
just
nothing
here
to do
be
with you guys. Yeah, nothing.
All right, so let's talk about that energy. And now that we've discovered why the cards came up, so what can we do, Anita? You talked a little bit about utilizing the Bagua, looking at your desk and situating it. One of the things that we recommend for people, it's not staying on top of things, but if you know you're gonna do some work in the morning, before you leave the office the night before, prepare that so that it's ready for you first thing in the morning. So for example, last night, I knew this morning is Feng Shui Friday. So I got my glasses ready, the camera, my microphone, the double digitology book, our card deck. So if something is, behind schedule or something in the morning, it's not a panic for me. I still come into my office and I'm still ready when we get ready to go. So doing a couple things, if you know what's on your agenda the night before, is very helpful.
Yeah, I'm a great list person. So yeah, I always cross off the list from yesterday and then make a new list. So then it's like, okay, here's my next best step, what I need to do. And 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 hallways, I'm thinking about my little people, my little grandkids, and how they are very in tune to energy, right? And so, children, and now that you have a grandson, and you get to go see him this weekend. I get to go tomorrow. Maybe you can start to prepare. I know we're still a year off before he's a toddler, but hallways can be fast moving energy, and we need to slow it down. So it's a matter of just putting something on the wall so that people's eye or attention goes there, and then it goes here, so that it kind of resembles a meandering pathway. So again, think about the hallways in your home, maybe your place of business. How do the children and pets react to the energy of that space? And then you will know if you need to meander the energy. And then of course the stairways, right? We talk about this, that they're likened to waterfalls. And again, those kids can go up and down the stairs really quickly, and
just
busy
for a while. Observe for a while. It's like what Anita's saying. The kids and the pets are going to tell you about the energy in that stairwell. If they're running up and down them, it's flowing really quickly. If people have tripped, right, the energy is going way too fast. What I had pop into my awareness, Anita, is businesses at the top of the stairs. So often we'll see smaller because they're less expensive, right? The space to rent is less expensive. So we'll see a smaller entrepreneur, retail business, whatever the case, at the top of a flight of stairs. You got to go someplace, make some decisions to get up there. Is it a lot of effort on your part to climb the stairs to your place of business?
100%.
Only you can answer that question. And that's a huge clue to you. If it is. How hard
100%. Yeah. And again, you know, I know for myself, having my office on the second floor, I really, really would have preferred to have had an office on the main floor. However, that wasn't the case. And so, yeah, it is like I go up and down those stairs so many times every day, and it takes that extra effort. It's, you know, it's extra. But in my stairwell, in my staircase, I actually have, on the landing, I actually have a little thing set up. It's called a chakra chime. So if I need be, I can just stand there for a few minutes and chime my chakras and rebalance on the way up or rebalance on the way down. And my grandkids do the
play
same,
with it.
So.
Yep. I would say I could see those boys stopping and playing with it.
Yeah, and they do, and they'll just stop for a minute and they go ting ting ting. You know, I'm gonna go grab it because it's so pretty.
It is. It's a beautiful.
Maybe we all need a little chakra clearing today.
Sure, you grab it. So just observe. That is the main thing. You're going to learn a lot by observing other people's behaviors, your own, for example. So if you begrudgingly curse the stairs every time you have to walk up them to go to your place of business, then your energy at that place of business is going to be comparable to how you were feeling getting up there, and you're leaving that energy imprint. Go ahead, my friend. That is so gorgeous.
Yeah, so this is it's a beautiful chakra chime, and it is based on the Pythagorean system, and it's absolutely amazing. Yeah. So, and you know what? Our friend Dr. John Ryan, he posted something on his website this week. He did a blog post explaining the chakras. It was really, really good.
Oh, excellent. Hang on one second. I want to look at audio settings so we get this. I know there's something in here, and of course I don't have my glasses on. Device. Original sound for musicians. That might have to be on your end. Maybe, Anita. Let's try it. Hopefully everybody can hear it beautifully.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Not a thing.
Yeah?
No.
No? Oh, you know what? Maybe if I do this and put my microphone right there. Let's see. I don't know. Can you hear that?
No. Nada.
No?
Well, it's nice of you to show us it.
Okay.
It's all good. I know there's a setting in the microphone because we've experienced this when we've had someone tone or hum in different classes that I've attended, that you cannot pick it up. The microphone considers it background noise. So it mutes it. But there is a setting I know in there. Anyway, we'll have to try that for another day.
Anyways, yeah, it's beautiful. And like I say, so that
that's a great way to slow the energy down in a stairwell.
Yeah. And I can stop and just take a moment.
Yeah, exactly. When we were talking about the hallway, you were talking about, you know, imagery on sides, and that slows the chi down. I want to talk about imagery on the stairwell. Because we've seen a lot of
Yes.
people that follow the incline or the decline of the stairs, and they take their pictures and they match it. And what that's doing is it's speeding up the chi to flow down faster. So if your stairway is on an incline like that, you want your pictures on a horizontal line. And that helps slow the chi down. Yeah, I could do this.
Yes, absolutely.
So if we got some questions in there.
No questions. I'm just replying. Nelia said that she saw Dr. John's post and yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah.
If you could share it in here, that would be wonderful. I'd love to see it.
Okay.
Because I like Dr. John Ryan. He is a sweetheart.
Yes.
He's on my launch team.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah. Aren't I special?
You are so special. Yeah, he's such a
a gentle soul.
He's such a light. Like I said, I would have probably married him, but he's already married to a guy. Yeah. Anyways.
He already has a spouse.
Yeah,
so
him and I.
You have a 10 in your card, and I have an 11.
Oh. So
we actually have 3 ones.
So, but you know what? I added the 2 numbers up.
Which equals 3.
And then that came to a 12.
Which equals 3. Oh, so you're saying 10, 11, 12.
Well, no, so if you add 28 and 38,
yeah,
is 66.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes a 12 and makes a 3.
Right. So your card is 28, which makes a 10.
Yep.
My card is 38, which makes an 11.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, it's still a 3.
12. It's still a 3.
Okay.
Right? 10,
Still
11,
3.
12. But what's interesting is your card makes a 10, which is a 1 and a 0. Mine makes an 11, which is a 1 and a 1. We've got 3 1s.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh. So I'm going to refer to the double digitology book about triple
3
ones.
1s. Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's going to be more interesting than
okay.
the 3, which we know is catalyst or so.
Okay.
Let me see where I can read.
3 of 1s.
1, 1, 1. Please, oh, please pay attention to your thoughts. They are instantly being placed into action. The universe, source, or your own guides are asking you to pay attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts are your purchase order to the universe of what you choose to create in your life. In other words, your thoughts create your experience. You attract what you think about because thoughts are energy.
Thoughts become things.
Thoughts become things. So what are you thinking about right now? Put it in the chat. Because those thoughts are going to manifest for you. So if you're thinking you're going to have a fabulous fun day, yay. One of the authors in our Ignite Your Faith book has Guilt-Free Friday. She does everything she wants to do guilt-free. The fact that she's intending it to be guilt-free, you may want to adjust that a little bit, that your intention is go have fun today. Fun in what you're doing. Yeah, right. Let's put some fun into the fun Shui Friday. Exactly. And Nelia says, Cheryl, your story made me cry. I loved it. Aww. And she also said that her husband had 111 stops today. So there's a 3 happening there. There you go. And Catherine is gonna she's gonna clean her house today. Okay, well, you know what? Put on some
Make
tunes.
some fun in there while you're cleaning your house. Turn up the music rock and roll, make it fun, and then reward yourself when you're done, right?
Reward yourself while you're doing it.
Mhm.
You know what? Reward yourself first, fun first, then the work. So
Yeah,
for
but then
some
you might
reason, I
have-
had a picture of a Hawaiian luau going on in Catherine's house while she's playing.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a reminder for all of us to have some fun. Put some fun in the Feng Shui Friday.
Shui
And there we are, top of the hour already.
Right? Speaks to how fast this week's flying. All right. Final closing words, my friend.
So yeah, next Friday, bring your friends because we want to celebrate the international best-selling author and find out all about that, how they can download Ignite Faith. And you know what? Maybe we should just do that next week. Maybe we should, could we read your chapter? Could I read it?
Absolutely, because if I can't get all the way through it.
Oh, maybe that's what we'll do next week. Okay, well, we will.
Perfect.
We'll see.
Have
we'll
a
see you all next
fantastic
Friday.
week.
Okay, remember #replay if you're watching the replay. Thank you.
Oh, and watch them on YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
All
Go
of
to
the
our
women on
YouTube.
YouTube. Share, love, hearts, comments.